Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again for your mid-July monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Libra. and I am back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Puy-Moon-Law. And sorry about the light in here, it's getting kind of dark, so just kind of bear with me with the lighting issues. Yeah, I am still doing private readings, so feel free to email me at elizabetholson31@gmail.com to schedule a private reading with me. And you can also find out more about my pricing and my schedule on the About section on my YouTube channel. Yeah, so let's see what we've got for you guys. And part of my voice, because I am getting towards the end of the zodiac, and I have been talking for 8 hours straight. And I don't think I shuffled enough, so I need to shuffle just a little bit more, and then we'll do it here. I am also doing couple sessions, just so you guys know, as well as tarot cord cutting combos as well, okay? And the couple sessions are going really well. I'm really happy with them. So it's really interesting to me, and I think I'm able to really give some, practical advice for those people who are, in a couple and they're kind of struggling along. Okay, here we go, Libra. Here we go. So, talk about arguing couple, okay? The Libra is all about the other person. So it's not surprising that the Libra has some issues in their relationship, okay? Now, I will say that the two cards that are really showing me this are, you've got the Two of Cups in the immediate future, okay, which is a great card. It's a romance card. It's a relationship card. But then you also, and it's a card about commitment, okay? And then you have this, what's this? The Seven of Wands coming in from the outside, which is arguments and stress and not getting along. So it's kind of like, it modifies, I've been saying this word a lot lately, it modifies the strength of this card. Because when the two come together, it's not so happy. It's, trouble in paradise. It's not so happy anymore, okay? It's a relationship that's starting to deteriorate, okay? And it's not something new. It's not going to be out of the blue where this has happened. I feel like this has happened before. So it's like you're kind of going through, I hate to say it, but history is repeating itself here, okay? That's what's coming to me. You're going through a process, history repeating itself. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the center of everything, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is the free will card. And when this comes up, this is a tricky little devil a lot of times, because this is where we choose. We get to choose. So it's not like, for those of you who are watching, okay, not for everybody, for those of you who are watching, it's not like there is one Mr. or Mrs. Right for you. You have opportunities to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right, and then you choose. Are they good? Are they good enough? Or are they what you want? And then yes or no. The problem is Libra doesn't like conflict, and so it's sort of like you're getting yourself, it feels like you're getting yourself into a relationship, or you're in a relationship that you need to get out of, but you don't know how, and you don't, and you are losing sleep over this, and you're not, and this is blocking you from a lot of really good things. In a way, my concern for you is that you're going to just let this go. you're not going to do what you need to do, which is speaking your truth, which is the Ace of Swords, which is needing to speak your truth, speaking up for yourself, saying it how it is, telling your partner, this is how I feel about this. This is how I feel when you say this. This is how it's affecting me, you know? So it's one of those things where my concern is that you're not going to do it. You're just going to stay in a relationship and the history will just keep repeating itself. It is your choice. If you choose to be with this partner, that's you exercising your free will. The universe is not going to come in and bring you a miraculous Mr. or Mrs. Right, somebody fresh and brand new, and drop them on your lap and say, here's a new relationship. You have to do the work to get out of the relationship that you're in. And I would say sooner than later, because the universe is, there is the Empress here, which is the outcome. And this is pregnancy, okay? For those of you ladies who want to get pregnant, Libra ladies who want to get pregnant, this is pregnancy. Both cards are pregnancy. The Eight of Wands is usually someone who's wishing. This is you, Libra, who's wishing to get pregnant, and the Empress is generally pregnancy, but it's also fertility, it's also abundance, it's also creativity, it's also artistic ability, and the power to achieve your heart's desire. So the thing that's blocking you from A, pregnancy, B, power and abundance, power to achieve your heart's desire, and abundance and creativity is this stress, is this argument, is this stress, this thing going on. I'm not sure what the argument's about. It's just making everything very tense. It could be about the kids, if you already have kids together. You may already have 2 kids and you're kind of planning on a third, or a third may be on the way soon. Like I always say, there's no word, irregardless, or regardless of, this argument or this tension, I feel like the outcome is pregnancy, kind of either way. For those of you who, are not looking to get pregnant, and those of you who are not of that age, specifically guys, you may just be dating some other people. So you may get into an argument with this one person and the relationship may dissolve, okay? And you move on to 2 other ladies, or even 3 other ladies, because you have this third Page of Wands in the position of your emotions. And this is usually a fire sign female, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo female. And the way I see it is just there's a lot of ladies here, Libra guys, a lot of ladies. So to me, there's a lot of really cool cards here, especially because you have the Eight of Wands, which is the Wish card, and then you have the Empress following it. So it's like the Eight of Wands says, let me give you your wish. An Empress kind of says, I'm going to make that wish come true. You know what I'm saying? Or it's sort of like the Eight of Wands person is making it, and the Empress says, I'm gonna take those seeds and create something amazing and just turn it into everything you could have ever wanted, or even better. Make it even better. So it's magic. These 2 are kind of magical. It could be you're in a relationship, Libra females. Could be you're, in a relationship with a woman as well. That's coming to me. For some of you guys, Libra guys, the outcome, the Empress is either your wife or going to be your wife. Okay, she is your Mrs. Right. She is, the summer fairy. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful, and gorgeous and beautiful are basically the same words. Creative, I'll say the word creative. She's very creative. And she's kind of a bohemian. I see her as kind of being a bohemian type person. She's kind of like a hippie, but not entirely. She's talented. She's very talented. She has a lot of talents. She's just a really cool person. So she is like your Mrs. Right. You may not think she is, but, you know, I feel like I'm not telling you anything new here. In a way, for some of you, it feels like you're getting an argument with your wife. You're getting an argument with your wife, and she's getting out pregnant anyways, so you need to just make up. That's it. For those of you who are single, especially single female Libras, I feel like you're kind of either you have a one-night stand and it doesn't go anywhere, and then you go back out in the field and, you know, you start looking for love again. And the universe is saying, get back out there, okay? Libra single males, it feels more like you have, again, a one-night stand, doesn't work out, and you go on to date other women that, and one of them in particular is going to end up being your wife. That's kind of how I see it. Because Empress to me is Mrs. Right, or is someone who is someone you want to make Mrs. Right. In the recent past, you got the Ten of Wands. There's having a lot of, you know, responsibilities and things on your plate. Okay, this is someone who's taken on a lot, and this is you, Libra. I always see this as being you because, you know, you take on. You say yes, 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 yes. I'll do it, and you're just run down. You know, you run yourself down. You run yourself ragged. You need to start to say no. Okay, immediately. You're on probation from saying yes, okay, and you need to start saying no, and you need to start delegating, or else you're going to be suffering a collapse. And actually, because that's the recent past, and what's crossing you is the Four of Swords, which is taking a rest. So you might even get sick, and I don't even like to say that, but that's kind of what the natural progression. I said that you were going to collapse just a few seconds ago, and here you are in the laying down position. So, it might not even be like a physical collapse, just maybe emotional breakdown where you just can't handle it. You know, you're taking on a lot. There's a lot of things going on. You're managing your household, and it's just too much. Sometimes it gets to be too much. Libra, sometimes you need to just take a day off. You know, you need to take a day off, and you need to get your bearings again. You know, I feel like you get really wound up in what you're doing, your projects, your planning, you know, your big trips to wherever you're going, and the family and the kids, and it's just like you need to take alone time, or you need to like rest, like actual rest, where you're just, you know, you hang out with the kids and watch TV all day kind of thing. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but sometimes you just have to do it, you know, like a Sunday where you don't have any plans. Clear your schedule, say no. You know, maybe you have a lot of family obligations or a lot of things you need to do, but sometimes you need to take a day off. So that's kind of how that's what's crossing you. And I know nobody likes to hear that, you know, I think of this I was talking about in my Aquarius video. So you may be in a relationship with an Aquarius, okay? But, you know, I don't like to see I call this the sleep card. I don't like to see the sleep card. I like to see the Two of Cups come up. I like to know what's going on in the relationships. I don't like the universe to tell me, Elizabeth, you need to get more sleep. I'm like, I know that already. Please tell me something I don't know. Tell me I'm going to be Mr. Right. Tell me I'm going to have a relationship. You know, tell me I'm going to have 10 kids, but don't tell me I need to get a sleep. I can't hear it. You know, I don't want to hear it. So I'm telling you, Libra, that you do need to say no, guys and girls, and you do need to take some time off. And you need to rest. I feel like you're going to have this Two of Cups anyways. So, you know, Libras are all about relationships. It's not anything new. It's just, you know, you have to, in a way, you need to have some, like less anxiety about it. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like this is an argument. I feel like I mean, for some of you, you're going to kiss and make up. And you're going to get pregnant again. So that's kind of the result of that. For some of you, the relationship's going to dissolve, and you're going to go on to date other people, or you're going to go on to, I would say, sleep around. Like I would hope that it's not sleep around, but it could be. So, now you have the King of Swords, which is crowning you. which is, God is looking out for you. You also have a deceased loved one in spirit who's looking out for you. I feel like it's a male energy. I feel like it's your grandpa on your mother's side. You may also have your grandfather on your father's side as well looking out for you. I'm getting that you kind of have a whole entourage, of people that are around you in spirit. Someone's great aunt is around you. Someone's brother. Someone's baby sister. Like a girlfriend. It's interesting. There's a girlfriend. Someone maybe that was lost, like a friend, someone that was lost to you, or someone that's just not around anymore. You have like a girlfriend. There's a girlfriend around you in spirit, and I'm trying to think. I definitely feel like there's trees too. You have some trees around you. And some animals too. Like I got squirrels. Some of you have a few squirrels and deer and like some woodland creatures like the foxes and stuff. I don't know. You really connect with nature, Libra. You need to go outside more, especially Libra males. Feeling really strongly connect with nature. So this is kind of a crazy short reading, but there really isn't anything else for me to tell you more about these people. I feel like there's 3 women, maybe even 4 women specifically going on right now, or going at the end of July that you're going to be interacting with. These 2 of those, 2 or even 3 of those may be your sister. You may have 2 sisters. One of them I feel like is the female Libras. Okay, so I'm going to count those out. One of them I think is your future wife, or your current wife. Could be your current wife. And the other one is, I feel like your sister, who's around you. You may be in contact with. But you may have 2 sisters. I'm getting some of you have 2 sisters. Message me if you do. And the main thing is you need to go out and be active, but at the same time balance what your activities with enough rest, with enough alone time, with enough time off from work and for everything. I am going to pull the final 3 cards to see how these things are matching up. 4 cards. I don't mind pulling cards. So, the way it's going here is you have the Knight of Wands. Sorry there, it's not a little out of focus. The Knight of Wands, which is someone who has a wandering eye, okay? And it may not be you, Libra. It may be, your partner, okay? Because this is a Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio male. Sagittarius also too. Did I mention Leo? I said Leo, yes. So there may be some element of a wandering eye. However, this is also needing to have, this is somebody with aggressive nature, very aggressive, overconfident. Just if they walk into the room, sometimes they get into a fight. This is someone who's just a lot of fire energy, right? And, you also got the Emperor, which is fate playing a role right now in your life. And it's linking up with the 7 of Swords, which is the cheating card. So it seems to me that the arguments you're having in your relationship are most likely about cheating, are most likely about some kind of infidelity issues, are most likely about your wandering eye. Your partner probably feels, I want to say underappreciated and like underloved. And even though, yes, I feel like you may kiss and make up and then make a baby or something, I feel like ultimately it's not really going to solve the problem. The problem is that the problem is with you, Libra. Now, Libra likes to push it all on somebody else. But this is a moment in time where I would say, Libra, this is you, where you need to say, you know what, it's my fault, it's my bad. I am not treating my partner right. Now, this can be girl or guy, okay? I feel like it could be a guy cheating with other guys. Like Libra, you could be cheating with other guys. It could be a guy having the wandering eye and you're cheating with another girl. It could be a female Libra cheating with another guy, who I feel like in the end is also cheating on another partner, okay? So I feel like there's two couples that are cheating. If you are single, this is, you coming across some very aggressive individual, or very strong individual, because you got two people, the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Knight of Wands is someone who's very aggressive. The Emperor is someone who you cannot fuck with. Someone who will not back down. Someone who will not ever let you win. So there may be some fight with this person. I feel like the Emperor, right next to this aggressive Knight of Wands, is not really good. Because the aggressive Knight of Wands is like the Emperor says, go do it. And the Knight of Wands goes and does his dirty work, But it also could be that the Emperor is just the fate element, okay, acting here in your life. And the fate element is, things are fated to be this way for a reason, okay? Karmic reasons. And it's sort of like the Seven of Swords, this cheating issue is sort of meant to be or meant to happen, which I hate to say because I don't like to see that. So all together, I don't necessarily, so in the reading itself, we had those three, I think three or four strong females. And now we're getting these three males. And I feel like the person that has the wandering eye, which could be you, Libra, is the one who's cheating. And the Emperor is there just to say, this is the way it's supposed to be for fate or for, karmic reasons. And you may also be a little bit blocked by a strong male energy. Like Emperor may also be someone who's just very strong. This could be, your dad. I feel like some of you, it's your dad, okay? Very strong male energy around you. And it's, it's like impossible to get past him. It's impossible to work with him. It's impossible to move on. And part of the reason there's the cheating is because of your dad. Maybe he wasn't there in your life that much, or maybe there was this disconnect between the male element, masculine element, masculine energy. I feel like this is for some of you, and this is why you're cheating. But I feel like you're cheating because of your dysfunctional relationship to your dad, or the fact that you just didn't get really enough love as a child from your dad. And so now it's kind of like you're cheating because you're still trying to get that from other people, like from him, but yet from other people. So the final card is the Six of Wands, which is a great place to, I pulled 4 because I said, I'm not going to just leave off on a terrible note here. So we've got the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is, climbing to a pinnacle point in your career. This is victory. This is, winning. This is getting to a point of getting a promotion, getting a raise. Typically, see, again, we have 4 males here. One of them, I feel like it's a fire sign. Emperor, I definitely feel like is either an earth sign or it's either a Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries, usually male or female. I feel like it's a male in this instance. And then The liar, cheater, thief is another male, although the liar, cheater, thief can be pretty much any sign. Okay, I don't really ever think of him as one, and I don't ever think of him as just being male either. Um, so yeah, but the Six of Wands is usually a Virgo male, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, you could be, again, there could be another male showing up here for you. Libra, I feel like in some cases you're bisexual. You're splitting down the middle. There's all these women in your life, and yet there's also all these men in your life, and so I just want to say like a word of caution there, because I feel like you're getting yourself into deep water. Okay, you may not even realize it, but it's shark infested waters where you're going with this. Okay, the liar, cheater, thief does not usually come out on top. Just so you know, usually gets caught, and so this is where I would say be very careful about what it is that you're doing and the choices that you're making. Going back to the career, this is a career card. The Six of Wands is usually a really positive thing. This is usually a really positive step up in a career, okay? So, despite the fact that you've got a lot of relationship issues, which doesn't surprise me at all, you know, you're getting somewhere in your career, which is really positive, okay? Message me if you get a promotion. I definitely like to hear good things, okay? And, this is recognition also. It's also recognition for your hard work, putting in a lot of work and energy and effort. So, for those of you who are older, I feel like some of you are retiring, actually. And some of you are retiring, and some of you are getting promoted. I feel like some of you are really getting promoted, or some of you are getting recognized for what you've been doing or the project you've been working on, for sure. So, but that's where I'm going to leave it, because, you know, to me, it's a very interesting split between the guys and the girls, which doesn't surprise me, because Libra's got the two sides. So for those of you who are single, excuse me, it feels like, again, you're going to probably, you know, end this short-term relationship and move into something else and continue dating. I feel like some of you are bisexual, and you're probably going to end up dating both males and females. Just, again, watch out what you're doing and be very cautious about, you know, any kind of deception or any kind of thing where you're hiding, you know, either what you're doing, who you're talking to, etc., etc., and be real with people. You know, be real, be open, you know, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, and it doesn't hurt yourself, then you're good. Okay, this is where I would probably recommend doing some counseling for you. And for female Libras, I feel like predominantly your issue is balance, you know, as usual. Okay, it's finding a balance. You're doing too much. You're not delegating enough. This is going to cause stress in your relationship. And, you know, you may be in a relationship that is needing to dissolve. You need to speak up for yourself. You need to say, okay, I've had enough is enough. I want out of this relationship, and move on to something better, because something better is right around the corner. Okay, it really is. So people ask me that all the time. Am I going to meet somebody? They're so afraid of letting go of the old relationship that they cling on to it for too long, and then it just deteriorates to a terrible point. And I don't want this. I don't want to see that for you. So, so don't do that. But other than that, I think that's it. So I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will be back in August, and looking forward to hearing back from you guys. Again, feel free to email me if you'd like a private reading, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And I wish you guys all the best. Okay, take care.